All right. Give me just a moment. I gotta make sure that YouTube is up to date. Should be joining us shortly. And hello and welcome. I'm Stooge. Today we are going to be continuing Old Skies. So give me just a moment while I make sure my now live notification gets on my Discord, which you can join here. And then we will get started. How is everybody today? Let's see. There we go. All right. Everything. So for those that aren't on my Discord, yesterday I installed a new SSD on my system because I got tired of having to uninstall games, and I've had the SSD sitting around since like Christmas. And as a result, I had to manually copy my Steam installation and all of my games from from my old SSD to the new one, and that took like 11 and a half hours. Ugh, you know. But today, why do I feel like my green screen's acting funky? Oh well, I'll have to deal with it. Today we are continuing Old Skies, so give me a moment while I bring that up. I'm struggling with trying to figure out why, pardon me, why it is that when I play games now, and I think this is everything I've seen indicates that this is a Windows issue. Hey Pokey, how are you doing today? But when I play games, the audio in YouTube videos will continue, but the video just freezes. And I thought it was a RAM issue, so I upgraded my RAM yesterday too. That was actually the reason why I upgraded my... Alright, so I don't remember. Let's see.
No, I refuse to indulge in that anymore. No. No.
You will indulge! Alright. Actually, I guess I've already done that, right?
No. I think I'm...
Yes. Bed. Sleep.
Alright.
Bad fear. Checking your Personic profile. Tomorrow, I'm gonna delete the thing. You know, assuming I still exist. Lights!
You'll still exist, Thea. Or Fia. Why did I say Thea? You'll still exist, Fia, and you won't delete it. The next day. Relative time. Oh, I love your view. I love what you've done with the view.
Hey, Noz. What's on the agenda for today? Nozzo? You there, Noz?
Fia,
Yeah?
I can't. Not like this.
Is everything alright?
Just get over here. Quick as you can, please.
Uh-oh.
No.
I wanted to see what was in there. Oh, wait.
Light!
Lights. Alright, let's get to work. Rona's in headquarters. What's wrong?
Noz? Nozzo?
Oh, Fia, thank God.
Noz, what's going on?
It's Stuffy, Fia. He's dead.
What?
Dead? How? What happened?
He didn't engage his chronosuit before jumping.
He... what?
No.
No, I don't believe it. He wouldn't do that.
Come inside. I'll show you.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Frank Nazarelli.
Nozorelli.
No. Nozzo, is that...
That's Stuffy, yeah.
how did this happen?
Like I said, he didn't engage his chronosuit. Not even a cranial shield. The time stream energy fried him to a crisp. When he landed, it was like this.
Isn't there a failsafe?
Isn't there a failsafe for this kind of thing?
Yeah. Me. My literal job is to monitor everything from this point, including what outfit he engages. I should have seen it.
Don't blame yourself.
You can't blame yourself.
Who else then? It's my job to make sure agents like you and Duffy are safe.
You did your job.
I know you, Nozzo. You did your job. You always do.
Look at the mess on the floor. Does that look like I did my job?
Could it have been just an accident?
I hoped so, but I don't think so. If he was wearing his chronosuit, I could check if it failed or was improperly coded. But look at him. Those clothes are pure 1970s. I installed them myself. You wear the chronosuit before jumping. That's protocol number 1. It's just a button press. Why didn't he change? I don't want to believe he did this on purpose, Fia, but
Was he with the client when this happened?
Was there a client involved?
a client? Yeah, there was a client. She wanted to see the Ramones play at CBGB's in the 1970s.
Where is she now?
Gone. She spent an hour there, got a headache, and then asked to come back. Duffy asked if he could stay for the rest of the show. I let him.
You couldn't have known this would happen.
Nope.
No. Small mercies.
There's no way you could know that that was going to happen. So you think it was deliberate?
Nozzo, are you saying what I think you're saying? Duffy did this deliberately.
What else could it be? He went back to the landing point like always, then said, "Ready to jump home, Nas," just like always. Then this. It was just another jump, like hundreds of others before.
You had no reason to think otherwise.
I know, but why would he do that? Why would he lie?
Can't we prevent this?
Is there no way to prevent this?
Maybe. The brass will create new protocols, I'm sure.
No, prevent this. Send me back to just before he left. I'll make sure he activates the chronosuit. Force him if I have to.
If only it was that easy. He was in the time stream without protection. His body was flooded with quansonic waves. He's chronolocked now. There's no changing it.
So a chrono shift won't fix this.
No.
This is permanent. This is forever.
Yeah. And Duffy knows this. More than anyone. He studied quansonic waves when they were first discovered. This makes no sense.
It does make sense if you think about the fact that he had timeline malaise.
So, what happens now?
I've called an ambulance. For all the good they can do now. There'll be an inquiry. They'll get some proper fail-safes installed. That sort of thing. They may can me. They may not. Then, business as usual. Why would Duffy do this, Fia? Did he say anything to you? Give any sign that he was planning this? Anything at all?
His alternate self died recently. He was reading his personic profiles. He said to enjoy things while they last.
Just last night we were at the park gallery.
Oh, the painting.
Yeah. And he said to enjoy beautiful things while they last. Then we went to JV's and drank till we couldn't stand.
That didn't strike you as strange.
Not really. Timeline malaise gets us all sometimes. It doesn't lead to this.
True.
Most of the time. His
An
alternate...
alternate self of his died recently.
Well, that's not unusual. I read about 3 dead versions of myself just last week.
He joked about going to the funeral.
Well, we all deal with it in different ways. It doesn't lead to this.
He was reading his personic profiles.
He was reading his personic profiles.
Blasted Duffy. He should know better.
I mean, I do it too, sometimes.
Well, you should know better.
You do it as well. I've seen your browser history.
Fine.
We all
should know better. We all do it. It doesn't lead to this.
We don't know what he was
We
planning.
don't know he was planning this. Not for sure.
No agent would simply forget to engage their chronosuit. Not you, and certainly not Duffy.
No, we wouldn't. You're right.
I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Let's go.
I don't know, Noz. Duffy was just Duffy. He didn't leave a note or anything?
No, nothing.
Blast it. This isn't supposed to happen. Not to us. We stayed the same. Everything else changes. That was the deal. That's why I joined.
I know. Go home, Fia. I'll deal with the police and the brass.
No clients today?
No. I've rescheduled them all.
Good. Smart.
Yeah, that's me. Good and smart.
Poor Nas.
Blasted Duff.
I think we need a drink.
God, I could use a drink. Or four. But drinking alone? Now. I'll wait for Nozzo. Then we'll toast to Duffy's memory. The gallery. Sure, why not? What's the harm?
Is the picture the same?
This is a bad idea, Fia Quinn. A terrible, stupid idea that goes against all of your training. Duffy would certainly not approve. Yeah, and Duffy had all the answers, didn't he?
Oh, it's still there.
Good. I'm still there.
Fia,
Yes, hello.
I didn't expect to see you here again. Not so soon. What brings you back?
What brings me back?
Yes.
Well,
I was in the area.
I was in the area. I thought I'd pop in.
Pop in, huh? That's all?
Yes, Miss Cameron. That's all.
Miss Cameron.
It's Miss Quentin now, actually. Or should I say, it always has been.
Yes. Sorry about that.
No need to apologize. It could have been worse. I mean, I still exist.
Yes.
And you're still an art lover.
Existing is good.
Pa Sycamore left quite a legacy behind, didn't she? These paintings, these bits of her soul.
They're so beautiful.
She may be gone, but we'll always remember her. It feels good to be a part of that. And now you're a part of that too.
She's been a part of it
Partners
from the
in
beginning.
time, as it were.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
Whether you meant it or not, I'm glad you did. Time travel or not, we're only alive for a short while. It's only natural to want to make your mark on the world, to leave proof that you existed, that you mattered. And you can't get stronger proof than this painting right here.
While it lasts, anyway.
Are you all right?
Me? Yes. I'm dandy.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it?
Talk about what? I want to look at that painting because this is also a painting of Fia, technically.
Talk about what?
Anything you want.
I'm glad you are well, Miss Cameron. Sorry, Quentin.
I believe I told you to call me Imani.
Of course. Imani. I have to go.
So soon. Well, come back anytime.
As long as it's here.
I mean it. Anytime.
Yes. Thank you.
But yeah. Because that one painting,
Oh, that was blasting stupid.
I disagree.
It's just a painting, for God's sake. Tomorrow it might never have existed.
Hey, Fia.
What?
Bad time?
No, it's fine. Sorry. It's been a day.
He
What's
knows.
up?
Well, I just met with the brass.
And?
The good news is I'm not fired.
See? I told you.
The bad
And
news?
Bad news.
The bad news is that it can take several months to find a suitable replacement.
So I'll be pulling double duty until then. I figured as much.
You think you'll be up for coming in tomorrow? Fia?
I can come in right now if you're up for it.
You sure?
Yeah, gotta keep busy, right?
Okay, Fia. I'll pull up the roster. See you soon.
This
Yeah.
is not a good idea.
See you soon.
This is not a good idea at all. Several weeks later. Relative time.
Oversleep again?
Sorry. I'm just heading out.
Please hurry. Today's client is a bit chatty.
Don't worry. I'll ride to your rescue shortly. It looks like some of these news items have chrono shifted.
Okay. The Astoria Valoria War ends in brutal stalemate. After the war between Valoria and after months of brutal conflict, the war between Valoria and Astoria has ended in devastating stalemate, leaving both nations in ruins. The relentless fighting has decimated infrastructure on both sides, so it's reduced it by a tenth. Okay, creating an urgent need for reconstruction and humanitarian aid. Now, major manufacturing companies are fiercely competing for lucrative government contracts to aid in the massive rebuilding efforts. The bids are expected to spark a new wave of industrial activity, with companies positioning themselves to profit from the recovery. As the dust settles, the focus shifts from destruction to rebuilding, with the future of both nations hanging in the balance. Aw, why couldn't it have been, why couldn't it have been... Why couldn't it have stayed with the treaty? Let's see. A Spanish restaurant in New York offers an immersive dining experience that blends tradition and with futuristic flair. Okay, great. 50 years behind the trigger, the Nick Cord interview. 50 years behind the trigger, the Nick Cord interview offers an accurate and unflinching look into the mind of one of the most notorious assassins in recent memory. Through a series of candid interviews conducted with journalist Celia Anderson from his prison cell, Cord reveals the chilling details of his life as a killer for hire. While the book provides a fascinating glimpse into the underworld, its sensationalist tone and pandering to the morbid curiosity of readers detract from its potential depth. Despite its flaws, the book remains a gripping, albeit salacious account that is hard to put down.
No.
Aww. Duffy has died, I heard. Blast it. Has anyone heard from Nazo? He okay? Not me, not yet. Nazo? Don't hesitate to reach out. That's why this group chat exists. I admit I am glad that I don't go on jumps anymore. Even my field agents are scared. They're worried about what happened to Duffy will happen to them. Don't worry. I read the report. It wasn't the system's fault. Duffy didn't engage his chronosuit. So make sure they don't do that and they'll be fine. I see. Thanks. I'll let my field agents know. They should already know. All right, let's go ride to Nazo's rescue. Harlequin Diner.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
Senior agent.
Do you have any idea what it's like working for someone with no vision, no imagination?
Fia! Hi!
Hello.
This is Benjamin Passamon, head researcher at Bates Tech.
That name. Should have been Passamon Industries. But now it will, right?
That's what we're here for.
Oh no. Seriously?
Nice to meet you. I'm Fia Quinn.
Ah, you're the one who's gonna fix my life.
Assuming it needs fixing.
It does. Believe me, it does.
Anyway, Mr. Passamon has asked us to make one small alteration to his past.
June 23rd, 2042. Me and my partner Madison streamed a presentation to a group of investors we'd given dozens before, and nobody bid. So I had a long lunch that day. I was late getting back. How was I supposed to know that on that day, Roy Rockcamp would be watching?
Roy Rockcamp?
Roy Rockcamp. Who's that?
Is she serious?
We don't all keep up with financial news.
Fine. TLDR version, Rockcamp is the name in venture capital. You catch his eye, you're on the gravy train. You follow?
Sure.
Anyway, Rockcamp liked our setup. He gave us enough money to franchise our products worldwide.
And that was bad.
It was terrible. Since Madison gave the presentation, Rockcamp assumed she was in charge. So he made her head of everything. The finances, the staffing, what products to make, all of it. It should have been me.
Yeah. Isn't Bates Tech a huge success? So you want me to change Rockcamp's? You do a better job running. Okay.
Are you sure you want to risk changing this? Bates Tech is a hugely successful company. That could potentially all go away.
Big deal. So the world has slightly slower dishwashers. Madison just wanted to earn money. I wanted to change the world. With me in charge, I can finally do that.
Right. So this all seems quite clear. You want me to make sure you are present for the, presentation?
Yes. And make sure Madison is not. She took my legacy from me. I need you to take it back.
Legacy, eh? You want to make your mark on the world? Leave proof of your existence?
That's it. That's exactly it.
Oh
Very well,
boy.
Mr. Passamon. Let us begin.
This is not going to go well. This is not going to go well at all. This is what not to do, because all this does is you suddenly go ba 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 ba. Upper West Side, June 23rd, 2042, 11:02 a.m.
Timefall successful. Going local now. 40s corporate. Very nice.
I thought you'd like it.
So what is this place called again? Bates Tech?
Not yet. It got rebranded later after Rock Camp's funding came through. Currently, it's called Leaves.
Leaves.
Yeah, because they make salads, I assume.
You sent Mr. Passamon away?
Yep, protocol and all. No contact with his past self, even over a comm channel.
So it's just you and me this time, huh?
Just you and me.
Oh, this is gonna go poorly. Alright, let's see. A faint sizzling sound indicates that graffiti clean nanobots are hard at work. A manicured path leads to the front of the facility. Oh, I wanted to see what the flyers were. That must...
Huh? Let's try that again. Ugh, figures.
A pleasant-looking man stands in front of the panel.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, do you work here by any chance?
No, just visiting.
Oh, were you given an access card by any chance? Mine's not working.
Ah, no, I'm afraid not.
Well, c'est la vie. I guess we're both stuck until they notice we're out here. Serves us right for getting here early.
I'm Fia.
I'm Fia, by the way.
Sam Dean, nice to meet you.
Sam Dean. Search update with Sam Dean.
What's wrong with your card?
Oh, I'm getting a, let's see. A duplicate ID error.
And what's that mean?
That someone else used a card with the same ID as this one, but hasn't signed out yet. The system doesn't like that. Fraud thing, you know? Can't be too careful, especially with these corporate types.
Interesting. So that tells me that someone has spoofed his card. What's your job here?
What do you do here?
Nothing yet. I'm just a temp, you know? But my background is in admin and engineering. What about yourself?
Oh, well...
Right, none of my business. Totes get it.
Is there another way
Is
in?
there another way in? A window or a back door?
You want to get arrested on your first day? Is it that important you get in?
Yes.
Well, sorry. I don't know what to tell you. The problem is obviously on their end. I'm sure they'll understand.
Alright, we're gonna
Bye.
leave him.
Bye.
Let's do a quick historical search. Let's see who Sam Dean is. Born 2014, February 17, 2014. Employment history, office temp, leaves 2042 to 2042. Janitor at Burger Heaven, 2053 to present. Wow. One count of corporate espionage. Plaintiff leaves incorporated. Time served 10 years. Timeline impact rating low. Corporate espionage. Really? Interesting.
What on earth? I don't need to search through the bush.
No, I want you to pick up the bird. Alright. Let's see. What's this? A glitzy photo. A glitzy text conference. A photo of a glitzy text conference. A woman dominates the stage. Click to view. Okay. A small screen.
Excuse me.
He spilled what sauce they had on. They spilled what sauce they add to the salad. I know what you're here to do.
Sam, I know what you are here to do.
Huh? What do you mean?
Stealing company secrets, Sam. You are going to get caught.
What? I'm just here because STP sent me. I'm not gonna steal anything.
STP?
Sterling Temp Placements, the temp agency. You have your wires crossed, lady. Whoever you're looking for, it's not me.
He sounds like he's telling the truth, Fia. You'd better leave him alone.
Right. Apologies. I must have you confused with someone else.
Sure,
Okay.
it happens.
So STP is a reference to Blackwell again.
Bye.
That's
Bye.
the temp agency that oh, what was the name of the character? I can't remember. Years of operation, 09 to 42. The Sterling is notable for being shut down due to a history of corporate espionage going back decades, using unknowing temp agents as unwitting dupes. The agency would gather information about its client companies and sell them to the highest bidder. How Sterling got away with this for so long is a mystery, but was promptly shut down and all its operatives arrested. Interesting.
Excuse me.
The Sterling is using you.
So, I heard some troubling news about your temp agency.
You did?
They're stealing money and secrets from the firms they send workers to.
Huh? What do you mean?
Just that. You need to be careful.
I mean, this is all a bit out of the blue, you know? Where's your proof?
Well, I don't have proof, per se, but consider your temp agency for a moment.
Okay, what about them?
They gave you a faulty card.
They gave you a faulty card, didn't they?
Well, yeah, but mistakes happen. But how is that proof they sent me here to steal secrets?
Well, think about where they sent you.
You mean leaves? What about them?
They have very tight security. They're about to get a big investment from Roy Rockcamp. The card reader doesn't work.
They are about to get a big investment from Roy Rockcamp.
Really? You have insider info, huh? No wonder they need extra help. But I don't see what that has to do with STP giving me a faulty card.
Let me think about this for a minute.
You do that.
Okay.
So, this temp agency you work for,
Sterling? Been around for, gosh, 30 years at least?
good, are they?
They give you more credits than anybody. No other agency does that. But they
Yeah.
make you earn it. When I'm done with a gig, I have to write a paper showing what I learned. They don't mess around.
I mean it. Your agency is going to get you into trouble.
So you said, but I'm not hearing any proof, you know?
There is no proof. But consider this temp agency for a moment.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what about them?
They want you to write a paper about what you've learned.
When you're done here, you're going to write a paper about what you did.
Sure, it's how they make sure we learned something from our time here. But how is that proof they sent me here to steal secrets?
Well, think about where they sent you.
You mean leaves? What about them?
They have very tight security.
Their security is quite tight. They won't even let you bring in a phone.
Yeah, I had to leave mine at home. Very annoying. Wait a minute, I see what you're getting at. You're saying STP takes our papers and uses them to steal company secrets?
It's quite likely.
It's not like I'm writing about anything important. And STP would get permission from their clients first, surely. They know I'm doing it, they must.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure. Freaking dang it, you're right, it makes no sense.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Jesus, I knew it was too good to be true. Well, I won't be needing this. It's a nice day at least. Gonna salvage it by taking an early lunch. Wanna join?
No. I have business here, but thank you.
Thank you. I think I may have just dodged a bullet.
Let's see what we did to his timeline. Employment history. Office temp leaves 2042. Junior systems analyst. Quantum solutions 2042 to 2044. Systems analyst. Digital dynamics 2044 to 48. Project manager. Quantech innovations 2048 to 2053. Senior director. Lazarus Tech 2053 to present. There we go. Hey, we fixed someone. We helped somebody stay good. Let's see. No. Okay.
I don't see how. Perhaps there's a time.
Perhaps there's a timeline where that worked.
Error. Duplicate ID in use.
Not sure why I expected that to work for me when it didn't work for that other fellow.
And also,
Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my bloody god.
You okay?
I'm fine. Just a bit.
Oh, blast it.
Thank you for not showing it.
Ugh. How's that, Imani? Talk about leaving your mark.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Just feels like a touch of chronasia.
Chronasia? That should only happen to
first-year trainees. I know. You won't tell anyone, will you?
I won't. But you have been putting in a lot of extra work lately.
Until Duffy's replaced, what else can we do?
I'll tell the brass to send us fewer clients. They'll understand.
Don't you dare. I can handle it. I just need to get that door open. See? Totally handled.
Okay.
Oh,
If you want to pull
wait.
out, let me know. I'll be here.
All right.
I know.
Okay. I may have to go in and modify settings real quick.
My absolute savior. You're just in time. You're the new temp, right?
Yes?
Great. Could you bring these leaflets up to Madison? I have 3 people on hold. She's in the conference room. Just go up the stairs. You can't miss it. Thanks so much. You're a rock star. Overwhelmed? Welcome to the team. I'm Cassie, by the way.
Nice to meet.
Sorry, can't talk. Gotta take this call. We get through this day alive, drinks are on me. Bless you.
Thanks?
Hello? Yes. Is this about Miss Bates's appointment next week?
All right. So I've got to quickly change some settings on Steam because I don't want notifications coming up while I'm playing. Because it's just not a good thing to do. So give me a moment while I get that squared. Notifications. There we go. No toast notifications. Should not happen now.
Yeah, she needs to reschedule.
There's nothing on that.
Tuesday after 1:30 won't work. Neither will Wednesday before 9. Thursday after 12:30, but
Come on, move. What's wrong with this thing? Breaking down today of all days?
Just relax, will you? The cavalry's here.
Cavalry? Oh, the new temp.
Her name's Fia.
Yes, that's me. Word travels fast. I was told to give these leaflets to you.
Careful, those are still wet. Just hold on to those for a bit, would you? Thanks.
The young businessman Passamon regards the room with half-closed eyes, smiling as if he just thought of a funny joke. Madison Bates shifts a bit from foot to foot. She is clearly not comfortable with being idle. The drone is inert and lifeless.
I shouldn't tinker with... Excuse me.
Yes?
What's up?
Anything I can do.
Do you need me to do anything? That's why I'm here, after all, because I'm a temp.
The agency said you have a background in engineering, yeah?
That is what the agency said. Yes.
See if you can fix this drone.
Benj, that's your job.
She's got to earn those work credits somehow, right? Go on, have a look-see.
If that will be all.
Just the drone.
Right.
Okay. A pile of freshly printed leaflets. They are still slightly wet. Why do we have wet
Perhaps
leaflets?
there's a timeline where that worked.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't it?
Right.
Well, wow us.
Nozzo, any idea what to do here?
There should be a panel on the back.
I see it.
Just push it slightly. That should open it.
It looks like there's a burnt out wire. Just here.
Well spotted. Hey, she's earning her credits already.
Wonderful. Now,
Now
fix,
fix it.
Our new temp can handle that. There's some spare wire in my workshop.
Workshop.
Through the door, just behind you. You can find whatever you need in there.
Those shoes
I
look...
don't need another pair of shoes, especially ones as garish as that. Besides, Nozzo can print me any pair I might need.
That's cool. I like the D20. A touchscreen is attached to the far wall. Oh, I was looking at the robotic arm. There's the wiring. A piece of paper is taped to the wall. Flavor codes. LF241, LF502. So strawberry, lavender, vanilla, banana, peppermint, tomato, apple, chamomile, barbecue, pickle, carrot, fresh bread, jasmine, wheatgrass, and butter. Interesting. A bright touchscreen graces the front of this device. A circular notation is recessed in the top.
Right, that should do it.
It's working?
It should do. It was just a loose wire.
Just a loose wire, she says. She's just like you, Benj. Acting like it's so easy.
I've never been a good actor. You remember when we were in the Riverwall back in 11th grade?
Ugh, I try not to. Anyway, shall we do a test run?
By all means.
System, begin drone salad production program. And all systems go! Well done, Fia.
Well, she obviously has us covered. I'm gonna take an early lunch.
An early what? The presentation starts in less than an hour.
Plenty of time. I'll just be on the bench outside. You want me to go on camera hungry?
What if something else breaks again?
Our new super temp's got it covered, right?
Oh no. You should stay.
You really should stay here, Mr. Passamon.
What I should do is have lunch. Anyway, I'm off.
Bollocks.
My nerd in shining armor. Well, he may come back in time. He may not. Either way, I'm going to rehearse my spiel for a bit. Try and find something to keep busy with in the meantime. Thanks. Right, let's do this. Music on. Imagine this. It's a...
This is not going to go well. Okay. Subject audio phrase key. What the hell is this? Select audio phrase key. Okay.
The demand for producing fresh food.
Yeah, she needs to reschedule. Tuesday after 1:30 won't work.
It won't open by itself. I need to use the panel to the right.
Neither will Wednesday before.
My hand doesn't do anything. Probably
Thursday after 12:30, but not before 3. Will that work?
You think so?
Yeah, you're too smart to be temping. Guy like you should be leading your own team.
Nah, I don't like telling people what to do. I'm too nice, you know? It's always been a problem.
Don't sell yourself short. Nice is in short supply these days.
Oh, so you're saying I'm in high demand?
Maybe?
Wow, I didn't know a face could blow.
Excuse me.
Hey, Fia, this is Sam.
We've met. She's the one I told you about.
Oh, so Cassie hired 2 temps from 2 different agencies? Whatever. You did good, Fia.
I did?
Yeah, I got to have lunch with this fella instead of being his boss.
And that's better.
Power dynamics, you know? Get in the way.
Oh, they get in the way, do they? Of what?
Oh, you know,
Things.
Things.
Right. You two are getting on well.
You two seem to be getting on well.
You think? I mean, yes. Yes, we are.
You should get back to the
You
office.
should get back to the office, Mr. Passamon.
Already? I haven't even had my full hour yet.
You don't want to miss the presentation, do you?
You mean the presentation we've given 30 times this month? Nobody important has been interested yet. Why would things be different now? And besides, Madison's better at the talky stuff. She can handle it. Just this once. I build it, she sells it. That's how it works.
Nobody has been interested.
Nobody has been interested yet. Why?
Why do you think? It's freaking salads. I told Madison it was a boring idea, but she thinks with enough bells and whistles, we can sell a big whale investor on the pitch.
And you disagree?
I don't want to yuck her yum, but yeah. She'll realize I was right soon enough, and then she'll agree to show off my prototype instead. Nothing like a few explosions to raise someone's interest, am I right?
It gets you noticed for sure.
Yeah.
You'll regret it.
Trust me, if you don't go back, you'll regret it.
I'm happy here. Thank you. I'll go back when I'm ready.
Roy Rockcamp will be watching.
Roy Rockcamp is going to be watching the stream today. If you're not there, he'll put Madison in charge.
That's a big if. A guy like that isn't interested in us.
Yeah.
Right. Enjoy your lunch.
How are we gonna do this?
Anyway, you were saying?
Wow. I didn't know a face could blush that fast.
Oh wait, it's gonna yell at me again. Oh, thank
it's
you.
unresponsive.
It's amazing.
Hi, is this Morganti Marketing? Cassie Atuka here.
The thick glass
I
door
wanted
where the
to
view
go
beyond
over
shows
the
a less
copy
green
of it, if
vertical
that's
farm.
okay. No, everything's fine.
This door won't open.
Okay, fair point. It is.
Juicy sweet strawberries. And ripe red tomato.
Can we just not and say we did? Alright. Zoiper. System security. Current user does not have access. System settings. Current user. System clock. Pulse blast. Cassie, can we please not test military grade electronic pulse code on our own system? Benji, sorry. I didn't expect the pulse to be that strong. I've reprogrammed it so it can only deploy on a timer. My tablet blew up. It has set my purse on fire. But think of the potential applications for time delivery. It's worth a fortune. Nobody will want to buy this. Everyone will want to buy this. Until this is resolved, I took it off the network and stored it on a MEM stick. It'll be in my office. Cassie, could you book me a shuttle back to New York? I already booked you one. It left 6 hours ago. I know I was on it. I missed the stop. I'm in Boston now. She means she fell asleep. I told you this would happen. Trains always knock you out cold. Are you going to help, or are you going to help me, or are you going to judge? I've booked you a train back to New York. I also arranged to have a thermos of coffee waiting for at your seat. Thanks, Cassie. You know, honestly, as a EA, executive assistant, this is stuff that she should already know at this point. Can you please reinforce this delivery drone? It leaked dressing all over the table. It stained the whole thing. Can't we just use clear vinaigrette? Why do you insist on the orange stuff? Because it shows up on camera better, obviously. Fine, Cassie, could you order some seam sealer? Already done. That's better. Maybe she was just new. Passagel? Is Passagel really the best name for it? I I can name it after myself. Fine, we'll workshop it later. Can you at least change the code phrase? I'm worried it's too easy to set it off by accident. I can change the last set I can change the last set to a nonsense phrase. Nobody will say those by accidents. Famous last word. Nothing better. Explode this time. No promises. Unrelated to anything you're talking about, but I've ordered some updated fire extinguishers. Who put this gun in my desk drawer? Sorry, Cassie, I have nowhere else to put it. You try carrying a gun while wearing a vintage Margriella tabby. Why bring it in the first place? This place is locked down tight for the trip to and from home. Can't be too careful, Cassie. You live 2 blocks away and you take a car service. Can't be too careful. Did you seriously get a WEG Mark I? Yes, I did. Can't be too careful. You do know that it only operates at 63.52 resonance band frequency. I don't know what that means. It means that gun has no punch. I could make you something better. Leave it, Benji. It's fine. Okay, so we've got this. And we've got this. Melon, jump, tense, cup, paper, arrow, zoip, budo, dilly, zorper. Okay. Dill pickles. I wish I could double click faster. All right, let's see. So dill pickles. That's probably some sort of melon. Maybe.
It's a frigid winter's day in January, and there's a knock on your door. Outside is a leaf drone, and it's dropping off a box. Inside is freshly harvested lettuce, fragrant basil, juicy sweet strawberries, and ripe red tomatoes, all of which were harvested at our local farm less than half an hour before it arrived. The demand for producing fresh food is approaching fast, and we are rising to the occasion. Will you join us? Music off. Am I gesturing too much or not enough? Okay, from the top.
Let's give it.
Music on. Imagine this. It's a frigid winter's day in January, and there's a knock.
So let's see. Frigid winter day, January. Past what? A small passagel, hence cup budo. Let's go back and look at this. Melon, budo. Okay. Exit.
Imagine this. It's a frigid winter's day in January, and there's a knock on your door. Outside is a leaf drone, and it's dropping off a box. Inside is freshly harvested lettuce, fragrant basil, juicy sweet strawberries, and ripe red tomatoes, all of which were harvested at our local farm less than half an hour before it arrived. The demand for producing fresh food is approaching fast. And
warning. Passagel prototype not permitted to leave the area.
Music off.
Okay, let's put this back.
Imagine.
Okay, great. Bye. Mrs. Meltzer? Cassia Tuca here.
Excuse me.
Meltzer, huh?
Oh, please. What's up?
Mr. Passamon is outside having lunch. He won't come back in.
Yeah, he does that. Don't worry about it. The less those two are in each other's hair, the easier my life is.
Doesn't he need to help Ms. Bates with the presentation?
He should, yes. But need? No. They've both flown solo before. Madison can manage.
Okay.
Can you tell me about this place?
Elevator pitch? We are a bespoke salad growth and delivery company. Lots of moving parts. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it.
Alright.
So, what do you do around here?
You open up that can of worms, you won't have time to do your job. So I'll just say
Everything.
and leave it at that.
About Madison Bates.
Anything I should know about Madison?
So Madison is kind of our marketing person, branding, PR, things like that. We all do a little bit of everything around here. She's been pitching to investors for almost a month with no results, so she's a little stressed. Well, I mean, she's always stressed, but that's startups, right? The key thing you need to know is don't distract her.
Not today.
What's special about today?
Oh, just a special guest who is attending today's pitch stream. Nobody you need to worry about.
The guest.
This guest? It wouldn't be Roy Rockcamp, would it?
Jesus, keep it down! If Madison found out, she'd be a nervous wreck. More so than usual. Better if she doesn't know.
What do you know about, Roy Rockcamp?
Only that I have called in favors from every admin,
Oh, wow.
secretary, and executive assistant in this city to get him here. He is our best hope of taking leaves stratospheric.
Anything else I should know about Madison?
Oh, you're a curious one.
She wouldn't take the printouts you made for her. Did I do something wrong?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I should have warned you. Madison is wearing vintage Margiela Tabi. So please don't get anything on that. She loves that suit and it's a whole thing to get it cleaned. Which of course is my job.
So Madison likes to have things just so.
She says it brings her luck. And we certainly need it today.
Oh boy.
Benjamin Passamon. Anything you can tell me about him?
Benjamin's our resident inventor, and he does most of the R&D for Leaves. When he's not getting distracted by his side projects anyway.
What kind of side projects?
Let's see. There's the spray gel that makes things blow
Blow
up.
up.
There's the computer virus that makes things blow
Blow
up.
up.
Honestly, I'm surprised the salad hasn't blown up yet. Jesus. I better look into that.
The spray gel?
Spray gel that makes things blow up.
Passagel. Don't get me started. You want to know more? Ask him.
And the virus?
A virus that makes things blow up.
Nope. We don't talk about pulse blast in this house. Not since the incident.
Incident?
Ask Madison. Or rather, don't. She doesn't need the reminder.
Okay. What should I be doing?
Any idea what I should be doing around here?
Whatever Mr. Passamon and Miss Bates tell you. You have spoken to them, right? They're upstairs.
Alright.
So I shouldn't get anything on Madison's suit.
I don't know why you need reminding, but
Yeah.
right. You have any questions, just holler. Sorry to keep you waiting. Where was I? Mrs. Meltzer? Cassia Tuca
It won't open by itself.
from Leaves?
My hand.
I'm calling because we saw that you haven't watched our presentation stream yet.
Don't sell yourself short. Nice is in short supply these days.
Oh,
Excuse. What is Passagel?
You really want to know?
I do.
It's a nanotech gel, see? It's got these audio receptors on them, my own design. You can program them to activate when they hear 3 unique phrases. So you spray the gel on any surface you want, then speak the phrases, and they turn on.
and do what?
They explode.
That's one practical application.
Right?
Okay.
Right. Enjoy your lunch.
We will. Anyway,
Oh, so you're saying I'm in high demand?
Okay. So the Passagel is part of
It's
our.
unresponsive.
Neither will Wednesday before 9.
The demand for producing fresh food is approaching fast. And we are rising to the occasion. Will you join us?
Okay.
Music off.
It has to do with her presentation somehow. What is the magic phrase? Maybe we have to engineer the phrase. Melon, paper, and dilly, probably.
All of which were harvested at our local.
Ms. Bates.
Music off. I'm in the middle of something here. What is it?
I found Mr. Maybe you should take a break.
I found Mr. Passamon, but he won't come back inside.
Oh, this is my surprised face. What distracted him this time? A pretty smile or a pretty engine?
Well, he's talking to this man.
I knew it. Good for him. In that case, just leave him.
Really?
Yeah, getting some action will be good for him. I can muddle through on my own.
Maybe you should
take a break, Ms. Bates.
A break? You know what? Maybe you're right. Gotta rest the vocal cords. System, deactivate drone program.
Okay. That didn't do anything. I think that would be it, but so what I need to do is I need to.
The drone is magna locked to the charging dock. I can't budge it.
Let's see, we got flavor codes. Let's see if there's anything else I can talk to her about.
Ms. Bates. Cassie mentioned you had an incident with a virus created by Mr. Passamon.
Nope.
Are you sure?
I said
Nope.
Right. Sorry. Never mind.
Okay. Need any help?
Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm looking through my presentation here. I've gone over it dozens of times, but something still isn't gelling. I'm sure that with just the right tweaks, it'll be a winner. Mind if I run some of it by you? Second opinion and all.
Yeah, sure.
I'd love to go over your presentation with you.
Okay, this word here, at the beginning. Can you think of a good word for cold? I'm currently using the word frigid, but that has a lot of baggage tied to it, especially among women.
Be freezing, cold, intense.
How about intense?
I see where you're coming from, but it doesn't mean cold, does it? But I did get a chill down my spine when you said it, so maybe it'll work. Okay, let's go with that. Moving on.
Okay.
Now this bit in the middle. I'm trying to describe the aroma of fresh basil. I'm using the descriptor fragrant, but that can imply a bad smell as well as a nice one. Any thoughts on what I could use instead?
Let's see, what was the second? Fragrant. Aromatic?
Let's get fancy. How about aromatic?
Ooh, breaking out the thesaurus. I like it. Moving on. Now, towards the end here, I am describing how fast the demand is rising for products like ours. The obvious choice would be to say it's fast approaching, but the word fast can mean to not eat anything at all. Any thoughts?
Speedily.
How about speedily?
The demand is speedily approaching. Yeah, that works, I think. Thanks. Cassie was right to hire you.
So we told her intense, aromatic. Yep.
Odorless and completely transparent. Perhaps another tactic. I don't.
Okay. I guess we have. I guess we've done that. Okay. That is a lot of farm in a very small space, but that's the beauty of vertical farming.
Ms. Begg,
What is it?
Practice your presentation.
do you think you should practice a bit more? Just in case.
You may be right. Let's get to it, shall we? Music on. Imagine this. It's an intense winter's day in January, and there's a knock on your door. Outside is a leaf drone, and it's dropping off a box. Inside is freshly harvested lettuce, aromatic basil, juicy sweet strawberries,
I feel
and
so
ripe
bad.
red tomatoes. All of which were harvested at our local farm less than half an hour before it arrived. The demand for producing fresh food is approaching speedily. Huh? Ah! Music off! Music off! I can't give the presentation like this. Benji's going to have to do it. Find him.
Oh no. I feel so bad. I hate this. This is not the way I.
Sure.
Is something wrong?
You know what? I'm too busy to deal with whatever this is. Situations like this are why we hired you.
Situations like what?
Could you find Mr. Passamon and tell him to do the presentation instead? You need me? I'll be in my sanctum.
Sanctum. Good word. All right. Activate the panel. Oh
My
wait.
hand.
That is an extremely secure way to have to deal with stuff. All right. Well, we know where Mr. Passamon is.
I'm not blushing. So, anyway, tell me about the.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Madison is indisposed.
There's been an accident. Madison is unable to do the presentation.
Really? What happened? Is she okay?
She's fine. She's just, covered in orange salad dressing. Somehow. Anyway, you need to take her place.
Right. Once again, it's up to me to save the day. Sorry, Sam. Duty calls. You want to come up with me? You can be my good luck charm.
Really? I'd like that. Sounds like fun.
Great. It's a date. I mean, let's go.
That went well.
So, how'd everything shake out, Noz?
Just waiting for the ripples to stabilize. Right. Checking. Looks like you did it. Bates Tech no longer exists. Leaves went on to be rebranded as Passamon Industries, and a Mr. Benjamin Passamon is listed as CEO.
Does he stay together with Sam?
Unknown. No cluster mates are listed.
Oh well. So much for that ship.
I really wanted to look that up too, so thank you.
Ready to jump home?
I was so invested. That's
The
what.
new protocol sphere.
Right. Of course. Chrono suit is engaged. Confirm.
Confirmed. Stand by.
And timefall in 3, 2,
Clock block.
1. Timefall successful. Powering down. Welcome back, Fia.
Hi, Noz.
I just informed Mr. Passamon that you're done. He should be here any...
So, you did it. Your partner here says that you did it.
We did it.
So fill me in, man. What did I create? What's the world like now?
Wouldn't you rather go and find out yourself? Once you leave this facility, your memories will start to integrate with the new timeline.
I read the tech journals. I know that the process can take weeks. So don't keep me in suspense. Tell me.
Well, you become CEO like you wanted.
And?
There's, no record of Passamon Industries filing any patents.
No patents? But I had so many ideas, that can't be right.
I'm sorry, that's what the archive says.
But we're still in business, right? We must have produced something.
You're right, but I can't access that information from here. Sorry.
Huh. Must be something top secret. Something so incredible that
Uh-oh.
nobody can know about it, right?
Sure.
Okay then. Thank you both. I'm off to see what's what.
Oh no.
Another day, another satisfied client.
Nope.
You okay, Fia? You look beat.
He didn't even ask about Madison.
He didn't even ask about his partner.
He's not the first client to rush out like that. He's excited. He'll learn what happened to her soon enough.
Any word on Duffy's replacement?
The brass is still looking for a suitable candidate, but it's slow going.
Yeah, I remember what the interview process was like.
Well, we're all done here for the night. You want to join
That's
me for
fun.
dinner? I promise it won't be salad.
Thanks, Noz, but I've got plans. Rain check?
Sure, Fia. Until tomorrow?
Until tomorrow.
That's unfortunate about Duffy. I don't know why she doesn't change. Alright, search. Alright, let's go home.
Lights!
See what's what. News.
It looks like some of these news items have chrono shifted since I last looked.
Passamon Industries continues to dominate global weapons market. Passamon Industries is a leading weapons manufacturer with nearly 2 decades of market dominance, has been named the primary supplier in the ongoing Valoria-Astoria conflict. This contract solidifies Passamon's position as a global powerhouse in defense manufacturing. The deal is expected to significantly boost the company's earnings as both nations ramp up their military capabilities. Analysts predict that Passamon's role in this high-stakes conflict will further entrench its market dominance. The company's advanced weaponry and strategic positioning makes it a critical player in this escalating war. JV celebrates 100-year anniversary. This year marks the 100th anniversary of JV's, a beloved establishment with deep roots in the community, originally opened in 1962 as Johnny Ivory's. Okay. Nice. Johnny Ivory's is a reference to which was the second Blackwell game, the one with her aunt. And what was your there's so many different games that he's referencing. I love it. A jazz and piano bar, it quickly became a favorite for music lovers. In the early 1980s, the bar was purchased by former pianist Cecil Sharp, who ran it with mixed success until his retirement in 2020. Cecil's son, Kenneth, took over the reins and rebranded the spot as JV's, transforming it into a vibrant hotspot under his leadership. The bar has maintained its status as a family-owned gem, evolving with the times while preserving its rich history. It is a little known fact that JV's was the first night spot to feature the hard light hologram Mix Mix, who became so popular that they became a permanent fixture. Today, JV's continues to draw loyal patrons, celebrating both its legacy and future as a cornerstone of local nightlife. Legendary detective Hana Tanaka retires after 63 years of service. Hana Tanaka, a decorated police detective who served from 1999 to 2062, has announced her retirement after an extraordinary career with over 600 cases solved, many of them homicides. Tanaka was known as a tenacious, hardworking pillar of justice in New York City. Former police commissioner Alex Silva, who is organizing the retirement celebration, reflected on Hannah's impact. New York is a safer place because Hannah was part of the NYPD. Silva said her dedication, intuition, and unyielding drive to bring justice to victims have left an indelible mark on this city. Tanaka's legacy will endure as a beacon of excellence in law enforcement. Is Hana Tanaka a reference to any character in any of the previous games? Blackwell, Unavowed, maybe in Unavowed, or Shiv. I don't know. Now I gotta do a Google. No, I don't want spoilers. Nope. Nothing I can find. You really have to do a Google. Yes, I really have to do a Google, Oki. Why? Do you recognize Hana Tanaka from the Blackwell series? And I'm having a brain fart? Okay, fess up. Which one of you shifted Bates technology out of existence? I just bought a top-of-the-line BT crystalline display cube for streaming films, and now it was never even made. I assume New York office? That's where Bates Tech was based. Who's the agent there? That was Duffy's beat. Oh, never mind. I'll read my Otis Knox collection again instead. Does Fia really not interact with the other agents at all?
No.
Yeah.
Light.
Let's go to JV's. Oops, that's not where I wanted.
Tempting, but I have another vice in mind.
Fia, you almost beat me here today.
Hello, Imani.
I was about to grab a coffee from the caf. You want one? Milk, no sugar. Am I right?
Yes.
I knew it. I'll see you inside.
I guess I've become a regular.
This is not good, not healthy.
Passamon Industries. I can't say I've heard of it. Although Bates Tech rings a bell. But that's not possible, right? You just said Bates Tech never existed.
Probably from the residual PFE effect still in your system. You still retain pieces of your original timeline. They'll fade, eventually.
Fade, huh? That explains it.
Explains what?
My original name. I can't remember it.
That is for the best.
That is probably for the best. The struggle to remember can be painful and futile.
Struggling against futility is what art curation is all about. But that's neither here nor there. I am Imani Quentin. Always was, always will be. And that painting always had your face. And that tech company was always called... Blast it. I've forgotten the name already.
That's not important.
It's not important.
It was to your client. But not all legacies can be hanging in a world-famous museum, can they?
No, some are drenched in blood.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
What are you feeling right at this moment?
Sad? Like I have nowhere else to be. Nowhere else to go. Nothing else to do but stare at this thing.
This is one of the largest art galleries in the tri-state area. It is hardly nowhere, and I've studied that painting much longer than you, believe me. For work, of course.
How many times have I come here this week?
4, maybe 5. I can only count the times I've been here as well. You have your own reasons for coming here. Reasons aside from my sparkling company. Even if you don't know what they are yet, your reasons will come. Or not. Give it time. Give it time. Sorry. Forgot who I was talking to.
Hey, Fia?
Sorry, I need to take this.
Sure. Busy. I get it.
What's up, Noz?
We, have a client?
Another one already?
Yes and no. It's complicated.
You're being very cagey.
Trust me, it will make sense when you get here.
It's either
Fair enough.
Madison.
Be there as soon as I can.
Duty calls.
Yes. Sorry.
See you soon.
Yes.
Okay, it's either Madison or it's Hassamon.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
And they can't.
Do you have any idea what that's like? Working for someone who squanders every opportunity, who lets every juicy grape wither on the vine.
I knew
Fia.
it.
This is, Madison Bates, head of marketing for Passamon Industries.
Ugh, that name. I see money burning every time I hear it. The name Bates Tech has everything, wouldn't you say? That's what it should have been. And now, with your help, it will be. Right?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Fia Quinn.
Fia Quinn. Fia Quinn. Have we met before?
Nope. No, I don't believe so.
Anyway, Miss Bates here wants us to make a slight adjustment to her past.
June 23rd, 2042. My partner Benji and I were streaming pitch presentations to groups of investors every day. I missed one. Just one out of several dozen. And naturally, that was the one Roy Rockcamp was attending. Rockcamp assumed my partner was in charge, so he was installed as CEO. And do you know what our brilliant leader decided to make? Weapons. If it didn't go bang, zap, or boom, he didn't want to build it. Such a complete and utter waste.
You do it differently.
You'd do it differently.
For 20 years, he had me selling our products to warlords and dictators. I could shower the rest of my life and I'd never feel clean.
So the answer is yes.
Do you know how many governments our products have destabilized? How many people they killed? Yes, I know if we didn't sell those weapons, someone else would have. But it was us. And I was a part of it. I can't let that be my legacy. I just can't. I need to give that presentation. I need to be in charge. Or at the very least, have equal authority so I have veto power over his dumb decisions. So can you do this for me or what?
Nozo? Is this allowed?
There is precedent. There's nothing in the rulebook that says we can't.
And the brass is aware we are doing this.
Yes, I made sure to cover our asses. It's all above board.
Well,
Miss Bates, let's get started, shall we?
I told you this was coming. I told you. There's no two ways about it. Upper West Side, June 23rd, 2042, 10:47 a.m.
And here we are again.
So, how long have I been gone? By local time, I mean.
Only about 15 minutes. The presentation doesn't start for another 40 minutes, so there's still time to prevent it. I also took the liberty of integrating the keycard into your clothing's pocket.
Ah, handy. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
All right, let's see. Do I have any? No, I have no search terms. Thank you for giving me the key card. Oh, that's the duplicate.
Hey, new gal, glad I caught you.
Hello.
Take this to the break room while you're in there, okay?
While I'm in there.
Oh, you don't have access? That's not a problem. System, give Fia access to the break room area.
Access granted.
There you go. And
That
here
sounded like
you
Nazo.
go. Just chuck it in the incinerator bin. Thanks. So nice to have an extra pair of hands around here.
Where's the break room?
Right. Trash duty. Why not?
Let's see. Aromatic.
Trash detected.
Please dispose of trash before entering. Oh, there we go.
The lid won't open. Ow! The bin is unmoved. Doesn't move an inch. Hi-ya! The bin is unhurt. Although I can't say the same for my foot. Come on. Nothing. That metal arm holds this rub.
All right. Incinerate.
Thea? What was that?
I have no idea, but it wasn't my fault, I swear.
Just try not to blow anything else up.
I'll do my best, Noz, but no promises.
All right. Okay, let's see.
That is.
All right, let's see what's in the old lockers. This is not going well
I
so.
remember these old lockers. They're the voice-activated kind, right?
A voice-activated password, yeah. They weren't on the market very long, for obvious reasons.
Right. Well, let's see. Leaves. Well. Open. That didn't work. Madison. Password. Not open. Benjamin. Password 1. Still. Please. Still. Password. Still. Password 123. Open. Still.
All right. I mean, I had to try, right? Oh, continue playing. I didn't mean to click that button. I wanted that button. Nope, nothing. Warning, waste weight level too high. Please insert.
Trash detected. Keep our city.
Lost it. I don't.
Yeah. Nope.
Still.
Okay.
Perhaps. I don't see the point in putting the multi-tool.
Hit the bend.
There. That was oddly satisfying. Phew. No need to.
Okay.
Door alert. Duplicate ID error.
Can someone deal with that door? Hey, you're from the agency, right? Right. Benji told me you arrived.
Yes. We've met already. And your outfit.
You like it? It's a charming reissue.
It's clean.
Well, you know, first impressions and all. Anyway, could you see who's at the door? Thanks.
What? What?
Oh, blast it. It's a Crow Virgins.
What? A what?
Blast it. Thea, activating ERP. Now.
Well, that's lovely.
That one was beyond terrible. Nozo, what the hell is going on?
It's a Crovergence.
Crovergence? You mean my jumps are overlapping?
It's my fault. I'm sorry. You were supposed to land 15 minutes after you left, but setting jump points so close together is tricky and...
You sent me 15 minutes before I arrived.
Yeah.
So I met myself, and I melted.
Yeah.
And other me?
She won't feel well, but she won't remember a thing.
Well, that explains my incident in the bushes.
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
So what's the plan now?
We're scrubbing the mission. Head back to the landing point. I'll pull you home.
Ah, slight problem with that. My other self is just outside the front door.
Well, this just gets better and better. First Duffy, and now this.
This is not the same thing. Stand by. We'll figure this out.
Okay.
All right.
Door alert. Duplicate.
There it goes.
Can some. Hey, you're from. Right. Benji told me you arrived.
Yes. Yes, that's me. Again.
Right. Anyway, could you see who's at the door? Thanks.
Noz, what is other me doing right now?
Dry heaving into the bushes, if my records are correct.
You kept a record of that?
Should I not have?
Forget it. And where did I go after?
The door opened, and you walked inside.
Right. The door opened. All by itself. Didn't you think that was odd?
I was mostly concerned about you.
Touching. But I'm starting to see how this works now. Stand by, Nozo.
I'll be here.
All right. So how did I do this?
Dusty down here. I can handle it. I just need to get that door open. See? Totally handled. I know.
My absolute savior. You're just in time. You're the new temp, right?
Yes?
Great. Could you bring these leaflets up to Madison? I have 3 people on hold. She's in the conference room. Just go up the stairs. You can't miss it. Thanks so much. You're a rock star. Overwhelmed? Welcome to the team. I'm Cassie, by the way.
Nice to meet.
Sorry, can't talk. Gotta take this call. We get through this day alive, drinks are on me.
Uh-huh.
Bless you.
Thanks?
I don't remember that.
Too close for comfort. Now get to the landing point, quick.
Hello? Yes. Huh?
Huh?
Oh, blast it. Our landing point is compromised.
Right. Okay. No problem. Get clear. I'll find another landing point. Okay. Triangulating new jumping point. Blast it. Cameras are everywhere in 2042. Just stand by, Fia. This may take some time. Fia, are you reading me? Blast it. The Crovergence must be causing interference.
No, Noz, I can hear you just fine. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
What?
How many agencies can claim to have completed a Crovergence mission?
2 so far, but...
Well, how'd you like to become the 3rd?
Oh boy.
You can't be serious.
Think about it, Noz. How often do time travelers like us get to do something that will be remembered? Like, really remembered? Not something that will disappear a few chrono shifts later.
Not often at all. What brought this on?
Are you in or are you out?
You really think we can manage it?
I just have to hide from myself, right? How hard could that be?
Okay. Okay. We're doing this. We're doing a Crovergence. This is crazy. Duffy would love it.
I know, Noz. Stand by. I'm off to avoid myself.
How many times am I gonna die? Seriously, how many times am I going to die this mission? This is gonna be horrendous. And there's the question of, does it actually store the actual path you took when you ran the first half of the mission? No, that should be a 1 pokey. I've already died once. granted, that one was scripted, so I guess it technically doesn't count. But now the question is, how many times do you think I'm gonna die? And does it remember?
How did you...
Hello. Perfect timing. Hold the door, please.
Hey, kiddo, it's me. How'd it go today? 96%? Nice work.
Okay.
Yeah, strawberry smoothie, just like I promised. I have to run sweet.
This door.
Hi,
Bad idea. I'd prefer to avoid.
Cassie Atuka here.
Fia? How did...
Is something wrong?
Is something wrong? What do you think? I can't give the presentation like this. Find Benji. What the hell?
What the heck happened to her?
I haven't the slightest idea. Anyway, I need to duck in here for a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Is something wrong?
You know what? I'm too busy to deal with whatever this is. Situations like this are why we hired you.
Situations like what?
Could you find Mr. Passamon and tell him to do the presentation instead? You need me? I'll be in my sanctum.
Okay. So I can't go out that door right now. No historical archive.
So, this is it. Impressive, right?
Sure.
Anyway, the real magic's up this way.
He is so bored.
This.
Wow, Madison certainly did a number on this thing. I don't have time to fix it. I'll just... System, engage solo drone program.
Solo drone program engaged.
Cool, right?
Cool?
Something wrong with the word cool?
I mean, not if you're 80.
Right. Anyway, my workshop's in here.
Okay.
No need to mess.
No need to mess with that anymore.
So many nights tinkering away.
Sounds like it can get lonely.
Oh, maybe?
By the way, looks like we've got company.
Hey, you're doing a great job, Fia. Really? Just dip out for a while, okay? I'll holler if I need you.
All right then. I don't think it's voice.
One. Look down. We see her in there, freaking out. Let's see. It goes there. Comes
I
in.
don't think it.
No, come on.
This door.
Hold, please. Oh, hey! Getting too much for you out there?
Too much or something. I'll say that much.
Tell me about it. Feel free to use my sanctum if you need a bit of peace. Just don't linger too long, okay? Anyway, I have to take this. Samugi. Hey, it's Cassie! I know!
Okay,
Too long. They're working you
Cassie,
too
please
hard.
bookmark.
Oh, wow! So did you get a raise? Okay, well,
Good
you're
admit.
exactly who I want to talk to then. I'm at a startup. I know, such a throwback. They're great. I'm thriving. Anyway, we have something I think Miss Bashiko would really love. Believe,
no.
Right. I know it's a big ask, but would you maybe
You don't
be able
recognize
to
the
talk
painting,
to
but you
her?
recognize that it
And how
was
about
produced
after
using
her
the.
Anderson injection? Say, Wednesday?
Burden-esque
You're such a
algorithm.
good friend, Smoogie. I mean it. And you won't regret
Okay.
it. Seriously, she's gonna love the drones.
LS502.
Oh yeah.
All right. I believe that was strawberry, wasn't it?
They can self-repair and adapt their form to.
Fascinating. By the way,
Yeah, I will.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe it's requiring it. Maybe it wants us to remember it, or maybe we can search it. Yeah. Try again later. Search. Nope. Hmm. Oh, this is a new thing. Got a missing child alert message. Oh, we get those too often. All right. Let me see. All right, I gotta do a quick BRB. Give me a few minutes. I appreciate everybody's patience. All right, I appreciate everybody's patience, and I am back now. How are we going to do this?
No.
I can't. Okay. I think no.
No point.
Can't go that way. It must be something in here.
Smoothie. Hey!
Excuse me.
Hope, what's up?
Will Madison be alright?
Will Madison be alright?
She'll be fine. It's the presentation I'm worried about. Ideally, they'd give it together. Show off the best of both worlds. But Benji can handle it on his own. He can be charming when he wants to be.
Are you
Are
alright?
you alright?
Me? I'm fine. Just a bit wired. We're all a bit wired. In case nobody has said it yet, we're really glad you're here. We lost our janitor last week, so things aren't running quite as well as they should.
You need a temp to be a janitor.
We're all on the same team, right? You're okay pitching in with whatever, right?
Whatever is my middle name.
I know that's not true, but I love the enthusiasm. Keep a low profile, do whatever needs doing, try not to annoy Benjamin and Madison. That's the key to survival here.
You're a janitor.
What happened to your janitor?
Sweet guy. Keen worker. Loved to talk about his grandkids. But he was a bit of a fightophile. Loved plants. That's why we hired him. Little did we know.
Your janitor
Your
loved.
former janitor loved plants. I think that would be beneficial in a place like this.
You'd think so, right? It was cute at first. After his first week, he asked us to call him Plant Master.
And you obliged.
It
No.
was no less weird than what Benji and Madison asked me to do on a regular basis. But then, one night I had to come back late to collect some paperwork, and I found him inside the vertical farm, completely naked, covered in soil, screaming, "I am the Plant Master!" I laugh about it now, but I fired him on the spot. What else could I do? He just left. Didn't even get his clothes out of his locker. I can only hope he's okay and got the help he needs.
Okay.
Your janitor really wanted to be called Plant Master.
Like I said, I shouldn't have humored him. That'll teach me. His clothes are still in his locker. I need to do something about that. Just one more item on my list.
Alright.
I'll leave.
Right. You have any questions, just holler.
Okay, so
Sorry
that's
to
how
keep
we
you
got the
waiting.
password
Where
for
was
the
I?
for the
Right. Smoothie.
okay. And I promise I did not look anything up. It always stresses me out when I have to go to the restroom when I'm playing a puzzle game like this. Because
Plant Master.
if I get something shortly
I could have sworn that would be it.
Fia?
You have a better idea?
No, I just think maybe you're not. I think it's the accent.
What's wrong with my accent?
Nothing. But the voice support is most likely trained on the local accent.
reluctant American accent.
Plant Master. Not one word.
Did I say anything? I didn't say anything.
Alright. Stylish green coat.
I see no. This door.
Hmm.
Show some initiative. The solution isn't just going to drop down from the sky. Huh? Benji? Is this from you? Yeah, this will work. Smells like potting soil, but it will work.
Well,
Looks like you did it, Fia. I'm watching a clip of the presentation. It chrono shifted right in front of me. It appears that both Madison Bates and Benjamin Passmon gave the presentation together.
And they still got their funding.
Yes, they did. The company is still called Leaves to this day.
I suppose neither of them could agree on a new name.
Anyway, head back to the landing point. I'll pull you home.
alright.
I did it. Although you think he'd be a bit happier about it.
Well, Oh, right. Oh, this time it lets me do it.
Right.
Chronosuit is engaged. Confirm.
Confirmed.
Whip.
And timefall in,
In
3,
2, 1.
Timefall successful. Powering down. Welcome back, Fia.
Yeah, back and unscathed. Where's Madison Bates?
She took one look at her new bank balance and took off.
Not a word of thanks. Figures. But I'm not gonna let that bother me. I feel like celebrating. JVs, my treat. To successfully avoiding my past self and completing the mission to boot. Crow-virgence, smo-virgence.
I'm glad one of us is happy. There are 50 ways this could have gone wrong.
But it didn't. And now the whole agency will know it.
Wait, what? Fia, Crow-virgence missions are heavily classified, and the reports are redacted within an inch of their lives. Heck, we probably shouldn't even be talking about it now.
You mean nobody will know about it?
No, aside from whoever reads and redacts the report.
And that's all?
Why? Is it important?
I just thought... No, it's not important.
You just achieved something incredible, Fia. Aren't you happy with that?
Sure. Elated. Over the moon.
So, JVs?
I forgot. I have somewhere to be. I'll see you tomorrow.
Gosh, and I. She wanted to leave a mark. That's what happened.
Just dandy. That's me.
She wanted to leave a mark, something more permanent than the painting, and it didn't work. So now she's back here.
Still open. Good.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, you could leave as soon as you left.
There I am.
No, I guess not, because Nas.
Sort of ironic being here, considering how much time I just spent avoiding myself.
Fia, I had a feeling you'd come by again today.
Oh?
Do you remember the original version of this painting? The one with,
Your great-grandmother.
That's right. That memory is fading, but I wanted to show you something. I can't remember the last time I saw a vinyl record outside of an antique store, but I found this in my attic.
Oh, she became a singer.
Is that... That's Liz?
She performed under the name Lizzie Q. She's famous now. Or rather, she always was famous? Is there a term for that?
No, but I understand what you mean.
I looked through some old family files. Apparently, my great-grandparents purchased a huge nightclub in New Jersey. Where they got the money to do that, I can't begin to imagine.
Quite.
Great-Grammy Lizzie sang almost every night. Eventually, an agency discovered her, and history was made. Or rather, remade. Isn't that something?
Was she any good?
Is she any good? When I heard her sing in 1923, she was, well, not good at all.
Her songs are exquisite. She must have practiced. Look at you. Barely any reaction at all. This is just another Tuesday for you, isn't it?
I'm used to it. I'm sorry.
Sorry. It's not personal. My personal timeline changes several times a day.
Either way, you did a good thing. You created a legacy of music for Liz. A legacy of art for Pi Sycamore.
I didn't intend to do either of those things.
So what? It still happened.
Yep.
Heck, by saving Pi's life as a child, you created all of us. In a way, we're your legacy.
It's your legacy.
All part of the service, Amani.
You keep talking like it's just a job.
Can't I just enjoy this painting for its own sake? I'm happy it exists. I like looking at it, and I'll continue to do so while it's here. I'm not supposed to have anything more.
I don't understand.
Everything else changes. Not me. Never me. We're supposed to just focus on the job. I see why now. Because anything can be taken from us. Just like that.
That's everyone on the planet, Fia.
It's different for me.
I don't think it is. There's the proof. Right here on these canvases.
She's gone completely, what's the word I'm looking for? Nihilist.
They aren't proof of anything. Not really.
Oh, please. Just let yourself be happy. If it were me, I'd be puffing with pride. In fact, I think that's why you come here. You're proud. That's it, isn't it? Tell me I'm wrong.
And it's gone.
Lost it.
Saw it coming. Oh, it's still.
Focus on the job. Focus on the job. Nozo, please tell me we've got another client in the wings.
Funny you should say that.
Great. Be right there.
Don't you want to know who it is?
You can tell me when I get there. I'm on my way.
Oh boy.
Focus on the job. Focus on the job. Nothing else matters.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
I bet you that it's.
You imagine what it was like working under a team that dysfunctional? Our executive decision process was based on who threw the biggest tantrum.
Fia.
Oh boy. Cassie, June 23rd, 2042. And this is why time travel stories usually try to avoid changing the past. Yep.
Let me guess. June 23rd, 2042.
That's right. How'd you know that?
She was briefed before she came. Isn't that right?
Sure.
Good. Efficiency. That's what I like to see. And with your help, maybe I can finally see some. Without Bates and Passamon messing it up for everyone.
You're after efficiency.
You want to do a job right? You do it yourself. 20 years I worked for those two.
Yeah.
20 years of brokering every argument, putting out every fire, placating every client they pissed off, rehiring every employee who quit. I wasn't their office manager. I was their babysitter.
Oh gosh.
Leaves could have been so much more. With me in charge, it can be.
You want to be in charge. Yep. Yeah, thanks, Pokey. Have a good luck with your raid.
So you want to have been in charge instead?
Not a matter of want. I need to have been in charge. 20 years of hindsight is a powerful thing. Benji Passamon's ideas were brilliant. Madison Bates' marketing know-how was second to none. In theory, they should have been a winning combination, but in reality, they were like a sack full of cats.
That's generally how it works.
Neither one would give the other an inch. They created an environment so toxic that everyone quit within a year. We spent more money on training than R&D. Would have quit myself if I didn't have a minority share. But now, I can't help but wonder, what if someone else was put in charge? To guide them, channel them. If I'm brutally honest, nobody did that better than me.
Well, we'd love to help you, but...
Yes, we'd love to help you. You'll be running leaves in no time.
Really?
Yes. Nothing is set in stone. Why not get what you need? That's what we're here for. Right, Nozo?
Fia?
I can do this, Noz. I need to do this.
Thank you so much.
So, let's get started, shall we?
Oh boy. Doshinai. Yep. Upper West Side. June 23rd, 2042. 10:33 a.m. So we're now a half hour earlier. than when we first arrived.
This is a bad idea. There's still time to abort and refund her money.
The brass won't like that. We already made the jump.
I know, but a double convergence? It's not even in the protocol guide.
That means there's no protocol against it either. So, does it actually matter what we do? Does anything we do actually matter when you get down to it?
There better be a
Fia,
Spider-Man meme.
What's this really about? I know Duffy's death has thrown us off our game, but
You know, if Duffy were on this mission, he'd want the same thing. And we both know he'd get you to let him try. He'd say something about uncharted territory and be incredibly convincing about it. I know I'm not him, but
fine, okay. Just don't make me regret it.
you're the best, Nos.
I am aware.
And nothing bad.
Third time's the charm.
And nothing bad ever happened. The end. Right? All right. Let's see.
Benjamin Passamon, a pleasure to see you. I'm Fia.
Sorry. Have we met?
Not at all. I'm the temp you ordered.
So Cassie went through with it, huh? Did the agency give you an access card? Sorry, I gotta check. Security and all. Ah, well, welcome to Mikasa. Let me show you the ropes. Just scan your card like this. And voila!
Amazing.
Come on in. I'll give you the tour.
This could have been helpful.
You ever seen a vertical farm before?
I can't say I have.
Ah, you're in for a treat. Oh wait, one thing. System. Give Fia access to the vertical farm.
Access granted.
There you go. You should have access now. Come on in.
So, why didn't I have access before? I should have had access the previous 2 times I was here.
And here it is. The beating heart of Leaves, our vertical farm. What you're looking at isn't just plants. It's going to revolutionize food production, delivery, everything.
Amazing.
Anyway, once we get Leaves funded, we're on the gravy train. Then, who knows what we can achieve here. Oh, that reminds me. I left my electromagnet in the break area. Could you get it for me? It's on the table in the middle of the room. You can't miss it. Thanks so much.
And here we go.
Hey, new gal. Glad I caught you.
Hello.
Take this to the break room while you're in there, okay?
While I'm in there?
Right. Trash duty. Why not?
Oh, blast it. I need to get out of sight. Quick. This must be what...
Oh.
Let's get this thing open. What the... hello?
Damn it. I clicked the wrong thing, apparently.
Right. Trash duty. Why not?
Ugh. My head is spinning. At
Okay.
least I'm not...
You're welcome, bud.
This must be what Benji wanted. That's way too...
Okay, let me,
Doesn't move an inch.
oh.
The thing is unmoved.
The panel is closed.
Come on. Nothing. The thing is unhurt. Although I can't say the same for my foot.
Incendiary device deployed.
A what device? I have no idea, but it
Okay.
wasn't my fault, I swear. Right. Now you're gonna get it.
Sometime later.
Ugh. I am beginning to hate myself.
All right.
The energy conservation system used in the battery? Huh? Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. I thought I told you to head upstairs.
Heading up there now.
Right. Anyway, I need to take this call.
You were already on the
I
call.
prefer to avoid another melting incident.
Yeah, she needs to reschedule. Tuesday after 1:30 won't work. Neither will Wednesday before 9.
Okay.
There goes the drone. And any moment, Madison Bates will... Oh, blast it.
What the hell? How did you get in here?
Oh,
forget it. I don't care. Get out!
Okay. Do I
You
still
know
have the
what?
magnet?
I'm too busy to deal with whatever this is. Situations like this are why we hired you.
Situations like what? Blast it.
Could you find Mr. Passamon and tell him to do the presentation instead? You need me? I'll be in my sanctum.
Well, I said get out.
I will, in a minute. How far is the front door from the stairs?
What are you talking about? Leave!
I can't. Not yet. I'm sorry.
Really? Tell me why.
You look like you need my help.
You look like you could use some help? That is why I'm here, after all.
Huh. The agency didn't say you were this tenacious. Look, Thea, was it? I'm sorry I snapped. That was wrong of me. A job like this is hectic. You have to be able to roll with the punches and do what you're told. If you can't do that, then maybe this isn't the place for you. If there's a problem, you need to show some initiative. The solution isn't just going to drop down from the sky. Huh? Benji? Is this from you? Yeah, this will work. Smells like potting soil, but it will work. Look, Thea, we'll talk about this later. Right now, I need to center myself. The door is that way.
Did she just go to sleep?
No.
She's meditating. She's not asleep.
For how long?
She doesn't miss the presentation, if that's what you're asking.
Shame.
Alright.
All clear, Noz?
Both your previous selves are gone. The coast is clear.
Well, that's a relief.
No.
You might have seen vertical farms before, and you might have seen drone delivery before, but we've positioned ourselves at the vanguard of the zeitgeist by combining them. Within moments, your bespoke salad order is picked, packed, and off into the wide blue yonder. Music off. Madison acts like this is so hard. This is easy. Oh, I'm sorry, is this boring?
No, but you seem busy. Maybe I should go.
No, I mean, you don't have to do that. Damn it, Madison. This is so much more impressive with both drones.
I'm more free later on, and there's a new chicken place around the corner.
Oh, there, is?
Yeah, maybe there's something you could ask me about it? Anything at all?
Yeah, sure. Maybe you...
Could I speak to you for a moment?
Is it important?
Yes, it is.
Right, okay. Step into my office then. Music off. Hang tight a minute, okay, Sam?
Sure.
Can we do this? Can we do this?
My God, this is hard.
Sorry?
Nothing. Everything's fine. So, what's up?
Ask about Sam.
Is everything going all right with Sam?
All right. Sure. Oh, who am I fooling? It's a tote disaster. What was I thinking bringing him in here?
But things were going so well.
But things were going so well, weren't they?
Yeah, outside. Not in the workplace. We were on equal footing. Talking to him in here, it throws off the whole dynamic. Every time I try to make a move, I feel like a total creep.
Take Sam out for
So
coffee.
why don't you take Sam out somewhere? A coffee or something?
I would, but I have to give the presentation soon. Someone has to do it. I'm the only one who can.
Let Cassie do the presentation.
Maybe Cassie can take care of the presentation for you.
Cassie? No. She's smart and does a lot around here, but I don't think so. I built all this. I can handle it.
Let Madison do the presentation.
Why don't you let Madison do the presentation instead?
I thought you said she was indisposed.
Did I say that?
Yeah?
Well, she's fine now. You should let her take care of it.
And let her think I can't hack it? No. I'm here, I'll do the job.
How soon is soon?
When does the presentation start?
Good question. Less than an hour. Yep, not enough time. Anyway, is that all?
Yes, that's all.
Great. Back to the grind.
Okay. Lavender.
You might have seen...
Samugi. Hey, it's Cassie.
To admit, at
know.
10:30, I need
Too
to
long.
get up. I need to get up
You're
early.
working too hard. Oh, wow. So did you get a raise? Okay, well, you're exactly who I want to talk to then. I'm at a startup. I know.
Excuse me.
Hold, what's up?
Madison is meditating in the vertical farm.
Yeah, she does that. It's how she calms herself down. Don't be fooled. She's more alert than she looks. She'll know when it's time to give the next presentation. Her meditation ritual is calculated to the microsecond. She'll be fresh and ready to go in plenty of time. Better than a nap, at least for her.
Better than a nap?
Madison's meditation is better than a nap.
You have met Madison, right? She runs on pure, raw,
Raw
tension.
tension.
If she lets herself relax too long, she's asleep. And once that happens, good luck waking her up. We went to a Haskins tribute concert last month, and she was snoring by the second number.
Haskins must be a reference.
Madison really fell asleep during a concert.
At a Haskins tribute concert, of all things. I had to fireman carry her out of there. I just wish I took pictures.
I'll leave you to it.
Right. You have any questions, just holler. Sorry to keep you waiting. Where was I? Right. I'm
Mouse?
at a startup.
Okay. So how do we start the Haskins?
You might have seen Vertical Farms before, and
Could I speak to you? Yes, it...
Sure.
Maybe we need to talk to Sam. Maybe that's who I should talk to.
Okay.
That's very attentive of you. But I don't think he'll mind if you ask him out now.
Come on. Asking for a date in the workplace? Complete glitch goblin move.
But he doesn't work here.
Doesn't matter. I just seize up. Anyway, this isn't anyone.
That's...
Okay.
You might have seen Vertical Farms before. What's up? Do you have a question for me? Is it important?
Yes.
So it won't let me talk to Sam. I can't talk to Sam. I can only talk to him.
Okay.
I
told you. I'll even check again.
Oh.
Less than an hour. Anyway.
Yes.
Great.
Okay, less than an hour. So I have to change the clock. I don't have the...
It looks like Benji forgot to exit out of this screen when he last used it.
Okay.
You might have seen Vertical Farms before.
Could I speak? Yes.
Mute. Okay. I told you. I'll leave. Wait, I'm losing it. I really am.
Is everything all right?
You bet it is. I have plenty of time. I'm just gonna, pop out for a bit.
Sure. Have fun.
Oh, I will.
All right. Can I please? No.
How's it looking, Noze?
Waiting for the ripples to stabilize. Yes. Benjamin Passamon no longer makes it to the presentation. Madison Bates gives it by herself, and Leaves is rebranded to Bates Tech.
So we're back to where we started.
That's one way of looking at it.
Either way, one down, one to go. Stand by.
I'll be here.
All right, now I gotta figure out Madison. Yep, there we go.
Madison is still on the bench. For someone in deep meditation, I can feel her coiled up tension from here.
Okay. Nope. Okay.
Besides, Nozo could.
Okay. So we got this. Lavender wakes her up. We don't want Lavender.
Tsumugi. Hey, it's Cassie. I know. Too long. They're working you too hard.
Walking Distance Center.
Oh, wow. So did you get
Please
a
book me a
raise?
room for the Lazarus Innovation
Okay,
Conference next
well,
month.
You're exactly who I want to talk to
Okay.
then. I'm at a startup. I know. Such a throwback. They're great. I'm thriving. Anyway, we have something I think Miss Bashiko would really like. Excuse Poe. What?
Okay.
Oh, right. Sorry to keep you waiting. Anyway, we.
Hmm.
No.
Let's see.
No. There's nothing.
Okay. No. We know that won't work.
The multi-tool is current. Ms. Bates.
Go away.
How do I get her to sleep? Hmm. There must be a way to get her to. Let's see. Like, we know about the music. Yeah.
Looks like all the vertical farm systems could be controlled. Looks like all the.
Okay, so we got partially started. She uses the chamomile to. She uses lavender to wake up, right? Let's double check the time.
Tsumugi. Hey, it's Cassie.
Oh, to emit at 3 p.
No.
At 10:30
Too
p.m.
long.
Okay, so we gotta get the lavender to emit now. Okay.
Looks like all.
Okay, was there something else? Emil Haskins. I recognize the name Emil Haskins now. Emil. Who was Emil?
Tsumugi. Hey, it's Cassie. I know. Too long.
Laundry service.
They're working too hard. Oh, wow. So did you get a raise?
Okay. So we got that.
Ms. Bates.
Go away.
Looks like all the.
There must be ambient settings. Oh, right, the train. Right.
How's it looking, Noze?
I forgot about the train.
Unclear. From the looks of things, neither Benjamin Passamon nor Madison Bates gave the presentation, but the ripples haven't entirely stabilized yet.
But someone must have given it, didn't they?
Whoever gave it, they haven't made the decision yet. Until they make that decision, the ripples won't stabilize.
Right. I know how this works. Stand by.
I'll be here.
All right.
There you are. Where is everyone? The next presentation stream is starting in 10 minutes.
Benjamin went out.
Benjamin went out on a date.
A date?
Yes. He seems quite nice.
Grr! I'm happy for him, I guess, but grr!
Madison is asleep in the vertical farm.
She's what?
She was meditating and fell asleep somehow.
May as well leave her. Even if I could manage to wake her up, she'll be grouchy for an hour. No way can she give a presentation in that state. Damn it, Cassie, you should have told them.
Told them what?
That Roy Rockcamp would be watching the next stream. I assumed that if they knew Madison would get so stressed, she'd break down and Benji would push way too hard. Both major turnoffs. So I told a lie of omission. But now they aren't here. And here we are.
There's only one thing for it. Give the presentation yourself.
Me? I mean, I hate going over their heads.
So, you have a choice. Are you gonna work for your future? Or just let it pass you by?
Jesus, what a way to put it. Guess there's only one choice to make. Okay, I can do this. Wish me luck.
All right. Now she'll be the head of.
Noze?
Waiting for the ripples to level out. Okay, here we go. According to the archive, Cassie gave the presentation, secured the funding from Rockcamp, and became the new CEO. She rebranded as Cassinetics. Still a Fortune 500 company to this day.
So we did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Thank you, Noze, for indulging me.
It's alright, but let's not make a habit of this, okay? Get back to the landing point.
But what about Sam and Benjamin?
Well, that's ironic.
What?
Cassinetics was given a high timeline impact ranking.
Really?
We couldn't change it anymore, even if we wanted to.
Good for Cassie, I suppose. Must feel nice, knowing that her legacy won't just disappear.
Not that she'd know if it did. Is something wrong?
Nothing. Almost at the landing point.
See you soon.
But what about Sam and Benjamin? Come on.
Chrono suit is engaged. Confirm.
Confirmed.
And timefall in 3, 2, 1.
For real this time.
Timefall successful.
So they have
down. Welcome back, Fia. Oh, blast it. Sorry, Fia. No time to explain.
Noze, what do you do?
What happened?
Nozo?
Fia, it's me.
Nozo, what the hell are you playing at?
I've set this recording to sync to your current timeline.
Recording?
It's Benji Passamon and Madison Bates. They have residual memories of their original timelines, and they are not happy. In about a minute, they'll barge in here and kill us both. Each time, my automatic ERP kicks in. You have no memory of it, but I do. I've gone through this at least 30 times. Nothing I do or say stops it from happening. I'm out of ideas, Fia. All I can do is save you. I've sent you back to the moment you left. I used the same tunnel you came through, so you shouldn't have to worry about another Crovergence. You'll be receiving a recording of my death soon. Maybe you can find a way to stop this. And if you can't, remember your training. Live off the radar. Avoid any alternate versions of yourself.
Nozo, there has to be...
It's been a pleasure working with you, Fia. Blast it. They're here. Here we go again.
Nozo?
Nozo, you read.
Recording received.
Nozzo,
Oh, fun.
Can we skip to the part where you shoot me? I really can't sit through this argument again.
Not until you put things back. Passamon Industries meant something. The world's much worse off without it.
Sorry if I'm not all melancholy for a timeline with more weapons in them.
Without me in charge, do you know who built those weapons instead? Lazarus. Their weapons cause much more death, much more destruction. So yes, the world would be much better off.
You think Bates Tech didn't mean anything? I poured my heart and soul into making us a brand to be reckoned with. I was proud of that. And if you weren't so damn capricious, you would have been proud of it too.
Proud of being held back at every turn?
Held back? Do you know how many of your messes I had to clean up in all 3 timelines?
That's just it. Science is about experimentation. It's supposed to be messy. I tried to explain
Oh
that
boy.
to you, but oh no! Everything I did had to go through a dozen focus testing groups.
You think I would leave the branding to you? How old are those shoes you're wearing? 20 years?
No older than that gun you're holding. That ancient thing probably picked up all sorts of malware. I bet it doesn't even shoot.
Enough of this. Fire up that machine and put me back in charge.
No, touch that machine and I'll fire.
And here we go.
lost it, Nozzo. Not you too. I am going to fix this.
Well, bollocks.
Somehow.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. See you soon, Mr. Rockcamp. Oh, there you are. I thought you left.
Can't leave.
No, I can't leave.
Huh?
Oh, right.
Right. The agency docks your hours if you leave the grounds before 5 p.m.
Yes, sure. That's it.
Well, here's some good news. We secured our funding.
Really?
Really? Total shock.
I know. I thought I'd fall apart when the stream went live, but when the moment came, something just clicked. And here we are. I'm meeting Roy Rockcamp at Vantini's right now to go over the paperwork. There's gonna be a lot of changes around here.
Right. Changes.
Anyway, looks like you have run of the place. Lock up when you clock out, and don't wake Madison up unless you want your head bitten off. First thing tomorrow, I'll call the agency and talk to them about bumping you to full-time.
Full-time?
Sure. We need to scale up.
Quickly.
And speaking of quickly, I have to jet. So much to do. Bye, Fia.
Oh boy.
Full-time. Here.
Yeah.
That can't blasting happen. I need to get home.
Thank you for not making me whip out the card. Okay. Now, what's in the drawer? A small pail. Okay.
I already have a weapon. I see no reason. Perhaps there's a timeline where that.
I mean, the point is to take it apart, right?
If there is a.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do in here? No. Okay, blast frequency. Okay. My drawer. Okay, 638.52. 638.52. Okay. Last one day. 1 month. Oh shoot.
Can we skip to
November
the part
10.
where you shoot me? I really can't sit through this argument again.
Everything I did.
Okay, November 10, 1962. Oh, I didn't get the time. Back up to the recording again.
Can we skip to the part where you shoot me? I really can't sit through this argument.
Everything I did had.
1800. Not viable target. Oh.
Can we skip to the part? Okay, that's new.
Always knew that piece of junk would blow up in her face. So, hop to it. Put me back in charge.
I can't do that, Mr. Passmon. Like I keep telling you.
Blah, blah, blah. Rules can be broken.
Not these.
Oh, whatever. I'll just find someone else who will.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do? Okay. I've dealt with that. Oh, wait. What's he say?
Can we skip to the part where you shoot? Okay, that's new.
Always knew that piece of junk would blow up in her face. So, hop to it. Put me back in charge.
I can't do that, Mr. Passmon. Like I keep telling you.
Blah, blah, blah. Rules can be broken.
Not these.
Oh, whatever. I'll just find someone else who will.
I have to find... Okay. Let's go back up here. We're gonna blow his socks off. Okay. Okay, I gotta listen to the whole thing again. Okay. Nope, nope, nope.
Can we skip to the part where you shoot me? I really can't sit through this argument again.
Not until you put things back. Passamon Industries meant something. The world's much worse off without it.
Sorry if I'm not all melancholy
Melon.
for a timeline with more weapons in them.
Without me in charge, do you know who built those weapons instead? Lazarus. Their weapons cause much more death, much more destruction. So yes, the world would be much better off.
You think Bates Tech didn't mean anything? I poured my heart and soul into making us a brand to be reckoned with. I was proud of that. And if you weren't so damn capricious, you would have been proud of it too.
Capricious?
Proud of being held back at every turn?
Held
Oh,
back. Do you know how many of your messes I had
Capricious.
to clean up
The cup.
in all
Melon
3
cup.
timelines?
That's just it. Science is about experimentation. It's supposed to be messy. I tried to explain that to you, but oh no!
Butto.
Okay.
Okay.
That's new.
Always knew that piece of junk would blow up in her face. So, hop to it. Put me back in charge.
I can't do that, Mr. Passmon.
Oh, come on.
Like I keep telling you.
Blah, blah, blah. Rules can be broken.
Not these.
Oh, whatever. I'll just find someone else who will.
All right. So melon, cup, Butto. Generate.
Things may, but in looking at
No, put that back. There we go. Okay, now we watch the recording.
Can we skip to the part where you shoot me? I really can't sit through this argument again.
Not until you put things back. Passamon Industries meant something. The world's much worse off without it.
We'll see.
Sorry if I'm not all melancholy for a timeline with more weapons in them.
Without me in charge, do you know who built those weapons instead? Lazarus. Their weapons cause much more death, much more destruction. So yes, the world would be much better off.
You think Bates Tech didn't mean anything? I poured my heart and soul into making us a brand to be reckoned with. I was proud of that. And if you weren't so damn capricious, you would have been proud of it too.
Proud of being held back at every turn?
Held back? Do you know how many of your messes I had to clean up in all 3 timelines?
That's just it. Science is about experimentation. It's supposed to be messy. I tried to explain that to you, but oh no!
She did it. Oh, thank God she did it. Thea, you read me?
Loud and clear, Noz. You have no idea how good it is to hear your voice. Chronosuit is engaged. Can I come home now?
Confirmed. Stand by. And timefall in 3, 2, 1.
Wow, what a mess. Are they...
They're alive, which isn't fair if you think about it. They killed me at least 30 times.
Stings, doesn't it?
Like 100 wasps to the brain. I think
Yeah?
I think I'm going to phone the police. Then you and I are going to JV's. Unless you have somewhere else to be.
No, not this time.
Good. Then let's go. And don't let me order soda this time.
I love the achievements.
Whew. I needed this.
I needed this too.
I needed this too.
Well, feel free to drink the place dry. Unless I do it first.
I get it. Too many ERP rewinds can do your head in. Take it from me. The best thing is to blotto up. Speaking of, same again, Mix Mix.
Right away.
It's not the rewinds. Well, not just the rewinds. I should never have agreed to a Crovergence mission, let alone 2. I'm slipping. I'm normally so careful. Oh well, in for a penny.
I'm the one who pushed for it.
I'm the one who pushed for it.
I know. That's why I agreed at first. I figured we needed it.
Because of Duffy.
Because of Duffy.
Misery loves company.
Misery loves company.
I'm not miserable, Fia. I'm...
Drunk.
You know, I had a cluster once, right? Back in the early days.
I do. You've mentioned them. Sabu and Sarah, right?
That was them. You've never asked me about them. Not in 10 years. Neither did Duffy.
Well, we didn't want to pry. Personal timelines. Kind of a private thing.
You have no idea how kind you both were. It wasn't just a cluster. It was a whole family. Little Rayla. She just turned 5.
And something happened, I gather? You were a father.
You were a father, too?
I was. Or never was. Depending on how you look at it. Anyway, you know how our PFE only protects our physical existence, but not our whole timeline?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know it back then.
Oh no.
They got chrono shifted away. Gone. Haven't seen them since.
I'm sorry. How long ago did this happen?
I'm sorry. That must have been terrible.
Timelines under the bridge. Several thousand, in fact.
Any idea where they are now, in this timeline?
No idea. I used to check their Pasonic profiles. Never a single hit. Not once.
How long ago did this happen?
How long ago did this happen?
15 years? Relative time? Gosh, Rayla would be in university by now. Assuming she stopped doodling cats on her homework. Drove her teachers nuts.
I heard this happened a lot back then.
I heard this kind of thing happened a lot back then.
It was the Wild West in those days. Sometimes, literally, everyone jumping back in time and poking things. No regulation. Total chaos. It's why Chronozen was founded. To keep the chaos under control. But for some of us, it was too late.
You never tried to get them back?
Did you ever try to bring them back?
Of course I tried. But we didn't have the records we have now. I didn't know where to begin. So, I fell back on the mantra.
Focus on the job.
Words we all try to live by. Easier for you than me, maybe, but still.
Easier for me.
Sorry, easier for me.
Yeah, you, Duffy. Any Chronozen employee hired in the last 15 years. You have to go through that old thing these days. The, what do you call it? Suitability analysis review. Determines your ability to shrug off changes to the timeline. Your marks were quite high, if I remember.
Suitability analysis?
What made me so suitable, anyway? Is it a secret?
No, but why do you want to know?
Duffy and I were talking about it last month, trying to suss out why we were picked.
Oh. Well, there's a list of rankings the size of my arm that factor in, but most important, your ability to resist distractions.
Distractions?
Yeah. Changes to family, friends, close personal ties, your own timeline. We moved you away from your home country for a reason.
So you're saying we, what, don't care about anything?
Of course not. But you deal with timeline changes better than any agent I've known. 10 years you've worked here, and your accent hasn't even changed. You're a rock. Always have been.
Until Duffy, you mean?
Until Duffy. Yeah.
Didn't have anything to grab onto at the time.
And that painting didn't help either.
You know about that?
You, know about that?
It wasn't hard to figure out. I was monitoring your vitals when you first saw it, remember? It was all too familiar.
It doesn't matter anyway. The painting is gone. They all are. Chrono shifted. Never existed.
I'm sorry.
Imani's gone too. No archive record at all. So don't worry. Neither will be a distraction anymore.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, I understand perfectly. A few paintings hardly compare to losing your whole family. That's why you're telling me this, isn't it? To give me perspective.
This is about Duffy. It's been hard on me too. I could have used a night out like this weeks ago, but you were always, you know.
At the gallery.
Yeah.
I've been a real socket.
I've been a real socket.
You were grieving too.
You should have said something.
Said what? That you were grieving the wrong way?
Still, I didn't think to see if you were hurting. Made it all about myself.
Fia, you could have left me in that ERP loop forever. You didn't. You were there when it mattered. That's the thing about this job. When we are the only constants in our world, all we have is each other. So when something like Duffy happens, it creates...
distractions.
Yeah.
Speaking of, another round?
Please.
Mix. 2 distractions, please.
Coming right up.
You're gonna regret that. The next day. Relative time.
Ugh. That was a night. Noz, you holding up okay?
I'm trying to decide which is worse, this hangover or getting blasted in the head over 30 times.
Full of regrets, are we?
Nah, I mean, yeah, but last night wasn't one of them. Anyway, I already have a client lined up. You heading over?
On my way.
Alright, I'll keep her occupied till you get here. See you soon.
Alright, let's take a
And
look.
back to the grind.
Let's take a look. Nope.
No. See that? Change. I can change. It looks like some of these news items have chrono shifted since I last looked.
Alright. The Park Gallery unveils Mordo Rogue exhibit. The Park Gallery's latest exhibit, dedicated to the works of Mordo Rogue, leaves much to be desired. Known for his earlier contributions as part of the groundbreaking Arc Collective, Rogue's new solo works are technically proficient and display a strong style. However, they fall short of the raw emotion and vibrancy that once defined his art with the collective. The pieces, while aesthetically pleasing, lack the depth and that captivated audiences 2 decades ago. The decision to feature Rogue so prominently in a prestigious gallery like the Park has raised eyebrows, with whispers of behind the scenes. Sorry about that. With whispers of behind the scenes dealings casting a shadow over the exhibit. Despite these rumors, the collection is a polished but ultimately uninspired showcase of an artist struggling to recapture past brilliance. Castanetics continues to dominate. Castanetics, a tech industry giant with 2 decades of market dominance, has solidified its future with the recent acquisition of medical tech company Lazarus. The strategic move positions Castanetics to expand its influence into booming healthcare sector, ensuring its continued leadership for decades to come. The acquisition is seen as a game changer, merging Castanetics' cutting-edge technology with Lazarus's innovative medical solutions. The acquisition marks a pivotal moment for our company, stated Castanetics CEO Cassandra Etuka. We are excited about the possibilities that this brings for the future of both tech and healthcare. Oh wait. Nope. Go back. Go back home. We're not ready yet. We forgot to check messages. Whoops. Good news, my Bates Tech display cube is back. Bad news, it's called a Leaves Cube now, and the quality is terrible. The lesson is never to buy anything that isn't chronolocked. Less disappointment that way. I hope I never get that jaded. Give it time.
Light.
There we go. All right, let's see who our client is. I think we will call it a day
And
because
here I am. No distractions.
not all distractions are physical. Let's see who our...
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
All right, let's see who
I've
our...
researched everything I need to know about this creep. I don't need a babysitter.
Well, speak of the devil.
I've been called a devil more than enough recently, thank you.
Huh?
Never mind. Long story.
Fia, this is Hana Tanaka.
Detective Hannah Tanaka. I'm not retired yet.
Pleasure to meet you.
You look tired. You sure you're up for this?
It's me or nobody.
I'm fine.
If you say so. Anyway, like I was telling your colleague here, every cop's got their white whale. The one case they could never solve. 60 years ago, my best friend Yvonne was murdered. I discovered the body myself. Nobody found the guy who did it. Nobody even tried. Until now.
Nobody tried to solve it?
Nobody tried to solve
Yvonne.
it. Why?
Because something happened 5 hours after I found the body. A little something called 2 planes hitting the World Trade Center.
Oh.
Ah.
The NYPD was a bit preoccupied for a while. Procedure went out the window, no evidence was logged, no leads were followed. But by the time things settled down, the trail was cold. Just one more sad story, and a day full of countless more.
And you want to solve your friend's murder.
So you want to solve your friend's murder?
Solve it? No. That's already been done. I don't need to solve it. I want to stop it.
The murder's been solved?
The murder's been solved? I thought you said there wasn't an investigation.
There wasn't. The scumbag was arrested 5 years ago. He wrote a tell-all book from prison.
Ah.
50 years behind the trigger. The memoirs of Nick Cord. The blasting socket confessed. Yvonne was one of his very first kills.
Oh, so we stopped the murder from happening.
Well, it's clear what needs to be done. We stopped this Nick Cord from killing your friend Yvonne.
Like we said back in my day. Duh.
Just one thing to be aware of, his impact ranking is medium. So your goal is to stop him, not kill him.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it, but I know.
Right. So shall we be off?
All right. So we are going to save, stop here, and start the detective's case. Time 11. Interesting wordplay. This looks familiar. I believe this is the roof from the opening of Unavowed. Chelsea, September 10th.
Wow. Nice choice
or
for a landing
2002.
spot.
Or no.
Thanks. I had a feeling you'd like it.
Going local now.
I don't know what our timeline is.
Not bad. But it is raining. Could you...
Sure. Let me adjust the settings.
Much better. Thanks. Go on, send her through.
Really? Just a hat?
Welcome to 2001, Miss Tanaka.
Hmm.
You alright?
Sure, I'm fine. I'm always fine. So we're here?
Look behind you.
Huh.
The two towers.
Yeah, we're here. Can't dispute evidence like that. Huh.
Give her a moment.
I thought I'd feel something.
Something? Like what?
I don't know. A tension in the air. This whole city, the whole world, is about to completely change. But it's just a normal day.
Today is normal. Tomorrow won't be.
Tomorrow is the day that everything changes. Not today.
Yeah, one day at a time. Just like police work. Gotta stay dispassionate. Keep that distance. That's how you get through it.
No distractions, you mean?
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work.
And does it?
Would I be here if it did? Anyway, I'm ready when you are.
All right. So save. Perfect. Save game. And we're gonna call it a day today because I don't have time to finish the chapter. So, until then, I will see you all tomorrow. It'll either be with Pokey and Kestrel doing more Stellaris, or maybe Kestrel, Kakita, and myself playing some Repo. I don't know. We're working on it. We're figuring out logistics. But until then, take care, everybody. Let me get out of the game so the rain stops falling. There we go. So, until then, take care, everybody, and I will see you later. Goodbye.